Robert Carradine, the cowboy king of the nerds. Hello again to all of you in the Astronoma congregation. February 7th, 8th, and 9th, 2020 is right around the corner, and the Wyndham Garden is reinforcing the walls, floors, and doors to contain all the excitement imminent at the 3rd annual Astronomicon. And we are here to discuss the celebrity guests that are going to be trapped in there all weekend with us. This is Astronomicon Confidential. I appreciate you tuning in. Grab your Justin Boots cowboy hat, but don't forget your horn-rimmed glasses and pocket protector either, because today we are talking about an actor who is as well known as a legend in westerns as he is with the nerds, Robert Carradine. Whether on horseback or the back of the social class, Bobby Carradine's career has spanned nearly 50 years and showcased nearly that many unique roles. Joining us in Sterling Heights via his hometown of Hollywood, California, Robert Carradine was born into a Hollywood legacy. His father, John Carradine, was a pioneer in the early movie business, appearing in at least 250 documented roles and as many as 500 undocumented ones. His two older brothers, David and Keith, would become performance titans in their own right. Acting was in the Carradine DNA, so it's not surprising Bobby's path veered towards show business from his original ambitions of race car driving, shortly after he was old enough for a driver's license. Visiting sets with his father ignited a love of Western and cowboy culture early in Robert's life, so when he rode into the Ponderosa Ranch on NBC's Bonanza in 1971, it was a natural fit. In 1972, Robert and his father appeared on Brother David's hit show Kung Fu, marking one of many on-screen family reunions to come. Robert's big screen debut came alongside the Duke, John Wayne, in 1972's The Cowboy, later reprising his role of Slim on the 1974 television series of the same name. 1975 found him participating in the greatest feud of American history on the made-for-TV epic The Hatfields and the McCoys. As the Western genre waned in the late 1970s, Robert spread into other areas of film, including the then-rising horror genre. Massacre at Central High in 1976, and being eaten by a killer whale in the 1977 Jaws clone Orca would spark a horror interest that would be found to mark his entire career. In 1980, Robert returned to theatrical westerns in The Long Riders, a western epic that featured 4 sets of real-life acting brothers, including his own Keith and David. This role and the culmination of his 26 years of western excellence led him to be awarded 1998's Golden Boot Award for his significant contributions to western television and films. In 1984, Bobby would audition for the role that would springboard his name, face, and distinct laughter into the pop culture lexicon, that of Lambda 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 fraternity member Louis Skolnick in Revenge of the Nerds. The raunchy college comedy, full of themes that would be too taboo in 2020, was a theatrical hit in the grand tradition of films like Animal House and Porky's. After returning nearly 5 times on its original $8 million budget, it enjoyed long life in the popular home video rental market and spawned 3 sequels over the next decade. The final pair of those, executive produced by Robert, made him the official keeper of the nerd legacy. An eclectic mix of roles on TV followed his 1984 success, allowing him to continue to show a diverse array of different characters in an industry known for unfortunate typecasting following such a popular project. Spots in The Twilight Zone, as Aladdin in fairy tale theater, and even as an action hero in 1987's Number One with a Bullet, opposite action icon Billy D. Williams. Robert would also make a return to cinematic horror in the early 1990s, portraying 2 terrifying roles in '93. One is Bryant Brown in Stephen King's The Tommyknockers miniseries, and the other is a serial killer gas station attendant in Body Bags, a compilation film with cameos from genre superstars Sam Raimi and Wes Craven. A pair of big-budget John Carpenter flicks followed with 1996's Escape from LA and Ghost of Mars in 2001. He continues to appear in genre roles to this day, including the planned 2020 Scream Test. In 2001, Robert joined the cast of the hugely successful Disney Channel teen sitcom Lizzie McGuire as Sam McGuire, Lizzie's dad. Back-to-back Kids' Choice Awards for Favorite Television Show in 2002 and 3 led to a reprisal of Robert's character Sam in the Lizzie McGuire movie. Lizzie McGuire has had a long, successful life in syndication thanks to networks like WGN, and is now in reboot production for the Disney Plus streaming platform, with the entire original cast returning, including Robert. Robert appeared in the most successful Western in the last decade, Quentin Tarantino's Django Unchained of 2012. Robert's small but notable role as one of Leonardo DiCaprio's trackers lent 40 years of Western excellence and experience to the brutal Jamie Foxx vehicle. In 2013, Robert Carradine returned to his nerd throne, along with fellow original Tri-Lamb Curtis Armstrong, otherwise known as Booger. The pair presided over TBS's King of the Nerds reality competition program. King of the Nerds ran for 3 seasons, testing competitors on the full spectrum of nerd knowledge. Robert continues to pop up in a few projects a year, and with the current rise in streaming platforms and content creation outlets, the new Lizzie McGuire reboot won't be the last place we see Robert Carradine. You'll definitely be seeing Robert Carradine on the convention floor in Sterling Heights, February 7th, 8th, and 9th, only at Michigan's most exciting pop culture convention, Astronomicon. How many of you nerds are gonna ride up? The Wyndham Garden hosts Robert Carradine and a celebrity lineup including Richard Brake and Bill Moseley from 3 from Hell, Dirt Nasty aka Simon Rex, and many, many more. I'll be there with my spurs and my pocket protector. My name is Chuck Reeves and you can catch me in the panel room. And until next time, this has been Astronomicon Confidential.